Okay, so I'm doing this video on my laptop's webcam with the microphone built in, just because it's um it's a bit kind of more of like a reaction in a way to what's what I've been seeing lately on YouTube. And it's the idea is that people can say whatever they want and expect zero consequences. I know if I'm gonna make a video that's gonna be about a subject or about a person, let's just say, that's going to possibly anger people, I should expect consequences for that. Now, I'm not expecting like obviously there's like different ways you can go about doing this. There's the I'm just going to flag the video for harassment. That's like running to the principal after someone calling you a nasty name in the hallway. Or you can confront the person, and I'm all for making videos back at people. Like when iDubbbz makes videos, like as content cop videos, and someone makes a response video back, usually it's so bad because iDubbbz has like valid points and he just tears them apart, where that the response video is so poor that there's no chance of anything happening that could possibly like fire back at him. And he takes the criticism so well, like you can't even like phase the guy. But at the other side of the spectrum of this calling people out type thing, and there's just what I'm trying to get at here in a very poor way is that there's a way of doing it. Like if someone calls me out on something, I don't know really what, because I'm not really about that. But if I did find something like right now that I get kind of heated about, I'm gonna make a video about it. But let's just say I make a video trashing iPhone users because I use a Samsung Note 4, and I'm calling iPhone users retarded. I'm calling them all these nasty names while I'm saying that Android's the best thing ever. Not like I would ever make a video like that. That's really stupid. I'm not losing sleep on what kind of hardware people use. But I would expect like a radical iPhone user to make a video. And I'm not gonna cry about it, be like, oh, I can't believe you said that you're a cyberbully, while I'm basically doing the same thing. But here is like that big but. If they fire back at me with a video, that would be actually great. Like healthy debate is something that I thrive off of. I don't mind being proven wrong as long as there's valid points. I'm trying to get to my point here, so hopefully this is going to make sense. Let's just say someone calls me out, and my only way of defense is to attack them personally, like by the way they look, or attacking their family. Then I'm a low-life piece of shit. And I've seen this happen, and I'm hesitant to name the two channels that's going on right here, so I'm just going to keep this vague. But I just feel like if someone calls you out, which they are allowed to, if I'm sitting here making a video like this, someone is allowed to say something back to me. It's called free speech. At least where I live in the United States of America, there is a thing called free speech in our First Amendment rights. And certain other countries get censored depending on where you live. But right now, currently my country, if someone says something racist, technically they are protected under the Constitution of the United States of America and our Bill of Rights to say that. However, I'm also protected to say something back to them. You know what I mean? Like if I say I hate apples, I'm allowed to say that. But if someone goes, you're fucking stupid for hating apples, I can't say, oh, you offended me, I'm so triggered because it's my feelings. No. That person's allowed to say, who the fuck is ringing the doorbell? Be right back. It was the UPS man fucking our wives. Where was that? So, if I say I hate apples and someone attacks me and they're an orange fan, I'm not allowed, like they are allowed to do that. When you make YouTube videos, and you're gonna say shit that's fucking stupid, be prepared for the consequences. If you cut somebody off in traffic, be prepared for the person to flip you off. Don't be like, I can't believe that person was rude to me. If you're gonna be an asshole to somebody, expect the repercussions. So, if I make a video, let's just say, about how I'm being an asshole employee at my job, and someone goes, yeah, that's pretty shitty, you shouldn't be spreading misinformation about it, and I go, well, your wife is fat. What? It doesn't make any sense. I wish I could kind of elaborate on the context of this, but I guess the main point I'm making here is that when you make content on YouTube, this is not your safe space. Expect people to either not like you and maybe fire back at you. That's not called cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is when you pick apart somebody for how they look, how they dress, and just maybe just focusing on a physical feature, like color of their skin, big nose. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like someone could make fun of the gap in between my teeth and just tear me apart. That's I would consider that cyberbullying. Do I expect that since I'm putting my face on this YouTube channel? Of course. Do I expect that to happen? I mean, I don't expect people to be that big of assholes to do that. Cyberbullying is not me saying I hate apples, and then someone saying, fuck you, your opinion is wrong, this is why it's wrong. That's not cyberbullying. That's just disagreeing with things. Now, if you're just going around tearing apart people for no reason, is that even like, I guess like where I start to disagree with iDubbbz is like when someone makes bad content. As long as they're making content, I'm pretty happy with people on YouTube. But if they can't take the criticism, because like I said, people have called my videos shit in the past. I've been called names, and you can either take that personally because I don't know how you react to things. It's the internet, so you have to be very careful what you take personally, and you need thick skin, you know? If you're not in a good mental state and you're on YouTube and someone's going to tear you apart, maybe you shouldn't be on here. Like, I'm sorry, not everyone's nice. The whole special snowflake thing, it gets pretty old, you know what I mean? Like, you can't expect everyone to, you know, run to your defense all the time and think that you're like this is a safe space. It really isn't. You're not like you are allowed to say whatever you want on here for the most part. If you care about ads and stuff like that, then you're probably shit out of luck. But if you expect no repercussions for what you say on here, then you are wrong. You know, it's But yeah, I don't know if this even makes sense or not. But if someone calls you out and they have valid points about what you are saying and not like attacking the way you look, then yeah, I would definitely take a step back and reflect on the video that I made and say maybe I was wrong, and maybe I would even prepare and research as to why I thought I was correct. But if my only way of defending myself was attacking someone's family and the way they look, then yeah, that's very shitty. So that was, I don't know what kind of video this is. It's kind of like a rant in a way. It's super off the cuff, and it's probably way too long for the point I was trying to make. So yeah, Deadly TV. See you next time on the next video.